This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, just give me 1 minute. I'll be back. 1 minute. Okay, so hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, so basically accounts payable, like accounts payable and accounts receivable. So both are sub ledgers. You know, like main ledger is a general ledger accounting. Under other modules like accounts receivables or accounts payable, either asset accounting, banking, all these are comes under subledgers. So first subledger level master data always we will create and then we will link or we will reconciliation, we will maintain the reconciliation for general ledger. So finally, whatever you do the transaction posting, it needs to be reflected in GL level so that GL is a main source to generate the reports, like either profit and loss account or balance sheet, whatever we generate the report, the main source, the data which needs to be considered from GL level. So that is the reason GL is a main ledger and others ledgers like AP, AR, asset accounting, these are sub ledgers. So here So here, basically like master data for AP, master data is vendor. For ER, master data is customer. So first we need to maintain the master data. So like every master data, we need to create a 3 level. So GL level also, like a general ledger also, we have a master data, which is we created 2 levels. I hope you remember the master data which we created in chart of account level and the company code level
Mm-hmm.
in GL related one, GL master data.
Yeah.
So now customer and vendor master data, we need to create a 3 level. One is general data level and the company code data. And then if it is a customer, it is a sales organization. If it is a vendor, we will create master data for purchase organization level.
So this
Okay,
will be two different accounts again as well, right?
same one account only, one account
Oh,
only.
okay.
We will same like in GL also, like one account we will create 2 levels, like chart of account level and a company code level. But
Uh-huh.
finally, if any GL account needs to be utilized, definitely we need to extend the company code level.
Okay.
If you create only chart of account level, system will not allow. So that is the reason always we need to create 2 levels, like a general data level, company code level. This
Mm.
is additionally, which is like MMSD module. If you are using MMSD module, then we need to extend the like customer or vendor for sales organization or purchase organization level.
Okay.
So, and one more thing here, right now we are doing the process we are doing in S4 HANA. So in ECC, like we have a master data like customer vendor master data. So now instead of customer, we have a like a business partner. We need to create a business partner by using T code BP. So every business partner definitely like we have a like needs to be assigned the roles. If it is a customer, we need to assign the role FLCU 00 or FLCU 01. If it is a vendor, FLVN 00 and FLVN 00. These roles which already SAP provided, no need to create again. Just we need to utilize and we need to extend or we need to utilize for our company code. Okay, first we need to create the business vendor account group. Let me log into SAP and then we will create a account group. You guys will celebrate Ganesh, right? Ganesh Chaturthi.
Yeah.
Okay, today is Ganesh Chaturthi, India. I
Mm-hmm.
think you know that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. So I'll go to SPRO, reference IMG, financial account. When you like your family settled in Switzerland, or you only went to Switzerland?
No, the whole family.
Okay, okay. Your forefathers or just your mother and father like settled in Switzerland?
Just my parents.
Okay, okay, okay. So now, so the same way, like again, till now we did easy access. Now we are moving into IMG because GL part is completed. Now we need to do the AP related one. So the same path we need to use like financial accounting. Under financial accounting, you have a like account receivables and account payables. Like AP, AR, both we need to do in this one folder. So let me enlarge this folder Under you have a like AR AP, you have a like customer and vendor. First, let's discuss about vendor and then we'll go for customer. So just increase this folder or enlarge vendor account, master data, preparation for creating vendor master data, define account groups. Basically, the account groups which you remember master data like a GL also we have created account groups. The same way we need to create account groups for vendor also. The purpose of creating vendor, we need to segregate or we need to differentiate the vendors, like what type of vendors we may have. Either sometimes we have a domestic vendor, sometimes we may have a foreign vendors, sometimes we have a service vendors, sometimes we have a material vendors, like different vendors mostly we have in every organization. So all the organization related, like suppose if I want to see the domestic vendors related information, I can select the account group. If I want to see the foreign vendors related information, I can select the account group. So basically, it is like a account group, which is it's a depending on client to client. Some client may require, some clients may not require. So that is the reason we need to understand what type of account groups we need to create. Okay. So let me go to create two account groups. I'll create a two account groups here. New entries, account group, which is I'll create a foreign vendors, foreign vendors. So here you can see the field status. Like we can control the master data fields also, like a three level. General data. If I double click on it, again address data. In the address data, like all the fields are optional only. So no any field, like maybe you can fill any fields or else you can leave it blank. So if required, we can like enable or else we can select the required entry. I'll select name one is a required entry. Save it. I'll create one more account group. I'll create one more account group which is domestic vendors. Okay, so domestic vendor, save it. Here also maybe I'll any other fields like name one I'm making it, or else I'll make it some other field instead of this one. Search term. Maybe let me search term. Let it be required entry. Save it. That's it. So now we created two account groups. One is domestic vendor, second one is foreign vendors. Two account groups we have created. So next second step which we need to create a number ranges like master data number ranges. But in GL level, if you remember GL level at one place we have a like create number ranges and then we have a account group creation. But in APR, we will create account group other place, some other place. Number range will create some other place. So I'll create, let me create a number range also. Create number ranges for vendor accounts. Click on it. So here, if you observe, ఎవరు మీటింగ్ లో ఉన్నా ఆ లోపలే ఉంది చూడు. Sorry. So here, maybe the number range system which will allow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So till 5 it is there. Maybe I'll create 6 and 7. 6 series is not there. So that I'll create a 6 on it. Number range 06. From number range 060000069999. Let me save it. So because why I have taken 6 means only system will allow 6 or 7, since there are many number ranges already available, like some people they have created, but in real time scenario you won't see these many number ranges. I'll create one more number range 07 07999. Save it. So 6 is for domestic, 7 is for foreign. Let me save. Go back. Go back. So now we created account group. Now we created number range. So this needs to be linked, like account group and number range we need to link, which is assign number range to vendor account group. Third step. So click on assign number range to account group. I'll go for domestic vendor. Here you can see the D vendor, which is I'll give 06, and the foreign vendors, this is the one which I'll assign it to 07 and save it. So now we created account group. But this in ECC this 3 configuration is enough. But in S4 HANA, mostly like we are not creating customers and vendor concept. Instead of customer vendor, we are using business partner concept. So always whenever we create a business partner, definitely system will create vendor and business partner and then customer or vendor. By default it will create, when you create a business partner, it will create customer or vendor. Same thing we need to do other configuration also for business partner concept. Do you have any doubt?
Yeah, I didn't actually understand that.
Okay. See, in ECC, till ECC, we are using a customer vendor concept, vendor and customer concept. But in S4 HANA, we are using business partner concept. So business partner is a system, it will act as a vendor or customer. Simply, instead of creating vendor customer, we are using a business partner. Suppose if I go for, I'll open one more screen. Initially, like XD03, we are
So
using
instead of
XD.
creating 2 databases, it creates one that you then assign to either to vendor side or to customer side.
Correct, correct.
Okay.
See, if I go for XD03,
Uh-huh.
if I enter it, not XD03, okay, let me go to XD01. If I go for 01, XD01 is a for customer creation. If I press enter, you will get the one message. What it is telling, redirecting to transaction BP as a transaction XD01 is obsolete. So till ECC, we are using customer related T codes, all XD01 or XK01. Instead of that, we are using business partner concept.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now this is like still we have a customer or vendor related configuration we need to do. Additionally, we need to do the business partner related configuration also. So additional business partner configuration, we will go to cross application component. Maybe I'll send this document to you. Maybe which is this document is not there in our list. I'll send it to you. This one assign number range to. The next one is create number range for business partner group. So let me go to cross application component. Here you have like a business partner. Cross application business partner. Here like additionally we need to do in S4 HANA we need to do these additional steps, but in ECC this is not required. Like a business partner concept is not required. So SAP has introduced business partner concept where this BP is applicable for all the area like a vendor, customer, and credit management related customer. Everything can be utilized. So that is the reason it's a centralized master data. Cross application master data can be utilized by using business partner. So I'll go here business partner, basic settings, number range and groupings. So here we need to create the number range. I'll go here define number range. So here like a vendor and the customer number range, similar number range we can create to avoid confusion. So let me go to number range 07, 0607 is not there. So I'll create a similar number range here also 06 06000 06000. Sorry, I think 0609 we need to maintain. Save it. I'll create one more number range for 07 07 0700 07999. Save it. So basically we need to understand, we need to clear about this one. In ECC till ECC we have a like a customer vendor concept, but in S4 HANA we have a business partner concept. So due to that introduction of business partner concept, we need to create a account groups, number ranges, customer vendor config side, along with additionally we need to create a number ranges account group in the business partner also. Go back. So next we created number ranges. Next we need to create the account group. So click on define grouping and assign number ranges. I'll create new entries. So now I'll create two number ranges, like a two account group which we created in the vendor level. F vendor, D vendor. So I'll give here a short text. Domestic vendors. Here foreign vendors. Foreign vendors. So here we need to specify the what number range you are using. So the same thing 06, here also 07. Save it. So now, and we need to do one more configuration which is related to synchronization of business partner and vendor customer. Synchronization means always the customer, whatever you create or business partner we create, it automatically reflect business partner level and customer master level. So that additional step also we need to do in the new S4 HANA configuration. Let me go to this is we done. Okay, here now we have a defined account group and number ranges for business partner and customer vendor separately, which needs to be synchronized in order to generate same business partner and customer vendor number. This, that means like when you create a business partner, automatically system will create internally either it is a vendor or customer. Always it will create whenever you create a business partner, definitely it should create vendor or customer, whatever you do. That synchronization it's not done manually, but automatically system will do by setting up this configuration. So let me do this synchronization and settings also. Customer vendor integration, master data synchronization. I'll go here, master data synchronization. Where is the master data synchronization? Yeah, here. Cross application component, then master data synchronization. Sandeep, hope you are following me, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, yeah. So this is, but but just remember this step, whichever we are doing under cross application component related configuration is applicable for only S4 HANA. Okay. So let me do the customer vendor integration. Next, preparation for business partner settings. Business partner settings. Okay, here we have like a settings for customer integration, settings for vendor integration. So definitely like we need to do this too, but right now we are doing AP, which is a vendor related. So let me do the first this one and then we'll go for customer also. Here we have a two configuration we need to do. Set BP role category for direction BP to vendor. Set BP role category for direction BP to vendor. Click on this. Not this one. Sorry, not this one. Set BP role, not this one. Field assignment. Yeah, field assignment. Assign key. This is the one. Settings for vendor integration. Under we have a like a field assignment for vendor integration. Assign keys. Define number assignment for direction BP to vendor. Just click on this one. Select new entries. Now we need to specify the vendor account group and BP account group. So vendor account group which is domain vendor. Here business partner related account group, domain vendor. Here we need to specify foreign vendor. Here we need to specify business partner master like account group, foreign vendor. So basically what we are doing here, we are linking between business partner and like vendor related account groups. Save it. Next one. The similar way we need to do reverse, like a define number assignment to direction vendor to BP. This is BP to vendor. This is vendor to BP. So just click on this, select new entries. Same thing like a domain vendor, here foreign vendor, here also foreign vendor. Save it. So related like application related cross application component where we did that is for only S4 HANA. So basically we need to create account group, number ranges, and then we need to do the synchronization between BP and vendor to BP. This synchronization concept which we need to do so that system, whenever you create a master data in the vendor level, which is like a AP level, system automatically it will reflect BP also. So that is the reason we need to do additional settings in S4 HANA. Hope you clear.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe you can refer this document and then you can try to do the practice so that we will get some clarity. So now let me create a one vendor, whether it is working or not. I'll go to here. So master data creation for BP creation, let me go here accounts, financial accounting, AP, master records. See, like still currently you have a like FK01. Suppose if I double click on it, system will give the message redirecting to transaction BP FK01 is absolute. So it is asking to go for a BP. Okay. So here it is not given like this. Let me. So here, basically all AIP related, like those are all disabled. Like if I go for FK02, somehow it is taking, but still I don't think so. It will again. It will go to BP business partner screen only. So let me check this business partner related. I'll take any existing business partner. So it is taking so much time. Okay. Let me create a BP only directly. I'll go to by using T code BP, press enter. Now I'll create a business partner. To create the business partner, like we need to select the two level we can create. Two level in the sense like either group, the vendor is part of group or person or organization. So let me do the organization, be business partner for organization. Click on organization. So now system will ask the details like what all information. So let me select the domestic vendor DV. Yeah, here This is the one domestic. See, now you can see the domestic vendor grouping. I'll select this one. So by default here, business partner like roles. What type of roles we need to open one more screen. If I click on this vendor number, I'll select all the items. So here it will say redirecting to business partner BP as a transaction FK02 is obsolete, because even if try to use this T code, system will not allow you to utilize the screens since it is a obsolete. Those are removed from the SAP system, but still it is there. But always like maybe if further like enhancement, further versions, it might be deleted and then it will be replaced with BP related T codes. Okay, so I'll go here. Maybe if you observe, like when you select the domestic DVEN, domestic vendor, now you can, if you observe, like name field is a mandatory because we have a address field, sorry, name field activated, we have a selected mandatory. So that is the reason here you can see the, this is the mandatory field. So I'll select domestic vendor. Okay, I'll press enter and then I'll give the country US. If I save it, let me click on save. Definitely, like there are many fields are there: address, overview, identification, payment transaction, where user list, additional text, technical identification. These are all there, but anyhow, those are all like optional only. But let's see, like if any mandatory the field is there, then system will stop you and it will ask you to enter those mandatory field also. Okay. Now business partner. See here number also, which is a 600000 is created because the number which we maintained, the number is 6 series only. So that is the reason you can see this number. So let me check this BP which is created in the XK03 or not. I'll go to slash and XK03 which is a vendor level. I'll mention it here. So here I'll remove because we have created only general data level. Click on this, click on this. It has not been created. Okay, why it is not created? Go to BP. So let me extend it to vendor related customer vendor account group. So these many like roles are there. We can extend any roles like for 6000 vendor number is applicable for either we can extend it to vendor or customer, whatever we have a. So I'll select vendor related. The account role which is vendor related role is FL It is extended. Will be end. Okay, this is the one. FLVN00. If you select this one, so now it will ask the like a system will ask the company code. It will enable company code data. So we can extend the vendor to the company code level also. But right now we don't have a like a reconciliation account. So that is the reason it will not allow you to create. Even if we give TNUS company code. So we need to specify the reconciliation account. This reconciliation account we have not created. So we need to create a reconciliation account also. So this reconciliation account, which is a part of GL. So the master data, whichever like vendor, customer, whichever we create, always we need to link between GL also. This is the sub ledger. So the main ledger level, we need to create the GL account so that we can assign the reconciliation account here. It will flow the data from ledger to sub ledger to ledger. So let me create a one more like a GL account for reconciliation account GL account /n fs00. I'll take here company code NUS. So vendor related account group is a part of liabilities. So two series we need to take, not two series, one series, because one series is a one series we can take. Maybe I'll create a 100 Okay, just click on with the template. I'll choose a reference TNUS equity capital press enter. So your balance sheet, it is a like a the reconciliation account which we are creating is a balance sheet account, and account group is liability. Here I'll mention it reconciliation for vendor. Reconciliation for vendor. Press enter. So now basically like it is a reconciliation account. So reconciliation account, always we need to select a reconciliation account for account type. Reconciliation account for account type. So here we have a four reconciliation account types: asset, customer, vendor, contract account. So definitely like right now we are creating reconciliation account for vendor. So select reconciliation account for vendor. Control data. So any other details? No, not required. Just click on this. So also like field status group also we need to change it to reconciliation account related field status group. So here reconciliation account group which is G067. This is the one G067. Select G067, press enter, then save it. So now we created a reconciliation account. So once we create a reconciliation account, this reconciliation account will display here. So let me go for now. Now you can see the reconciliation account which is created, and it will displayed, can be assigned to our master data. So select this reconciliation account. This is a sort key which SAP already provided standard sort keys 001. Select and then save it. So some fields are mandatory. So postal code or city. City is mandatory. So let me enter city. The search term also it is a mandatory. So here required field language key also. Where is language key? Yeah, here it is language key. Take English. Try. Let me save it. So it is taking some time to create a vendor master like a. So now you can see changes have been saved. So the vendor which we created for business partner level and then can be displayed. So I think this data like a vendor master related configuration and master data is completed. Now I think we can move on to vendor related configuration like automatic payment and check payment. We'll discuss again tomorrow. Okay, Sandeep?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Well, forward this document. You can refer the document and make the changes accordingly for your company code as well.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.